Friends, on the 26th of November, we are celebrating the 70th anniversary of the Constitution Day. But in reality, we all know that the Constitution operates only to the extent that the mechanisms of the Constitution give power to some people. Except for that literal interpretation, there is no constitutionalism or constitutional values today in our democracy. If anybody has a doubt, just look at what's happening in Maharashtra over the past few weeks and in the last few days, and the hourly change of scenario. And if you have not forgotten, please remind yourselves of what happened in Karnataka not too long ago, or on several occasions earlier. And we all know, irrespective of which party we support, some such thing is likely to happen in the coming elections in almost every other place. This is not what Constitution intended. And then, even when there is a stable government, even when there is no party hopping on a daily basis like in Karnataka and Maharashtra, what is happening in our elections? We converted that into a plutocracy, the rule of the rich. Unless you spend 20-30 crores, you cannot become a state legislator in many states in the country. For Lok Satta, in many states, it is 50 to 70 crores expenditure. It is almost 100 times the legal ceiling under law. For Lok Satta, ceiling is 70 lakhs. For Assembly, the major state ceiling is 28 lakhs. In most states of India, people laugh at these numbers of 28 lakhs and 70 lakhs. We all know. It is only 1 or 2% of what is permitted. The actual expenditure incurred is probably 50 times more than what is permitted under law. We are making a mockery of all this. There is no point blaming political parties. All parties are victims of a vicious cycle. Therefore, all parties are behaving on occasion as villains. Again, look at Maharashtra. In the early phase, the way Shiv Sena has betrayed the mandate given collectively to the two parties that constituted a government for 5 years. And in the later phase, the way BJP has used the governor's office and very shady means to suddenly, in the middle of the night, create a new government, spring a new government over the people of Maharashtra. It doesn't matter which party it is. They're all victims of a vicious cycle, and therefore they're all adding to the constitutional confusion and the destruction of fundamental democratic values. We must find systemic solutions. That's the purpose of the conference that we are holding on January 9th and 10th. FDR is organizing this conference on money, power and politics in association with the Indian School of Business, ISB, in Hyderabad, the globally reputed organization, and the University of Hyderabad, the Central University. It will be in the ISB campus. Please register yourselves, all the bright young people who want a change in the country. It's not enough to talk about it. We require a fundamental change. For instance, if you elect a government directly, the state's head of the government, the governor, the union's head of the government, the president, or by whatever designation you call that person, and give them the authority to govern for 5 years. But legislature is separate. The lawmaking body is separate and not controlled by this authority. There is clear separation of powers. A lot of improvement will happen. You don't require vote buying because MLAs will not have share in the executive power. And on a mega scale, the leaders will not like to buy vote on such scale and then risk so much. They would much rather appeal to the people's judgment. And right now, most people vote most of the time according to the leader, not the party, and definitely not the MLA or MP candidate. People anyway want that kind of a thing. They want to know who is the leader. If that one thing is done, much of the instability will disappear. Vote buying will come down. The finest citizens can be appointed as ministers by the elected head of the government and give good government. Day-to-day interference will not be there. Local governments will not be resisted by legislators who see them as threat. This is one possibility. We can think of other possibilities: proportional representation, decentralization of power. Unless we look at systemic solutions, the country will not improve. That's the purpose of this. Please participate in this conference. Not merely participate here, but also be part of the change subsequently. Please log on to indiandemocracyatwork.in.